In the hushed chambers of the late 14th century, where the Mediterranean shimmered under an indifferent sun, a grand, intricate game was being played. A geopolitical chessboard, vast and perilous, stretched from the sun-baked shores of the Iberian Peninsula to the rugged, untamed coastlines of North Africa. And at the heart of this volatile arena, our story begins, centered around a figure whose very title echoed through the ages: Martin the Humane, King of Aragon. Imagine, if you will, a world teetering on the precipice of change, yet clinging to ancient animosities and fervent beliefs. The year is 1399, and the air itself seems to hum with a restless energy, a tension born of competing empires, clashing faiths, and the relentless pursuit of power and plunder. To truly understand the currents that propelled King Martin's actions, we must first paint a picture of this complex tapestry. On one side, the Kingdom of Aragon, a formidable maritime power, its merchants and ships crisscrossing the sapphire expanse of the Mediterranean. Its interests were vast: trade routes to protect, territories to defend, and a burgeoning sense of identity as a Christian bulwark against the perceived threats from across the sea. Martin, a ruler known for his scholarly pursuits and a certain degree of piety, found himself at the helm of this powerful realm, burdened by the expectations of his lineage and the pressures of his age. Then, across the waters, lay North Africa, a land dominated by the Hafsid Sultanate. This was a realm of vibrant cities, rich cultures, and a formidable military presence. But it was also a fractured landscape, where local emirs and corsairs often operated with a degree of autonomy, their actions sometimes aligning with, and sometimes challenging, the central authority of the Sultan. For the Aragonese, these North African states were both vital trading partners and exasperating antagonists. The Mediterranean itself was not merely a body of water. It was the lifeblood of these civilizations, a highway for commerce, a stage for diplomacy, and, all too often, a battleground. Its waves whispered tales of prosperity and piracy, of grand fleets and daring raids. For centuries, the delicate balance of power across this sea had been maintained, if precariously, through a complex web of alliances, treaties, and occasional skirmishes. But the late 14th century saw this balance growing increasingly fragile. The Christian kingdoms of Iberia, having pushed back the Moorish presence on their own peninsula over centuries, now looked across the strait.